Hi everyone, my name is Ntabiseng. I am from AfricaKidsCode. Today's topic is about be safer online. Now, in today's session, we will ask questions. I'll ask questions, you'll have to answer. We'll have games to play. You will also have the opportunity to also ask questions on our chat box. So, throughout the presentation, if things get noisy, we'll raise our hands until the room gets quiet. This will make sure everyone have fun and participates. So, let's talk. The internet is a powerful tool, so we can do so many things online. So, to start off today, we are going to have some fun and find out how you would like to use the internet. Raise your hand if you use the internet or have ever used the internet. Okay, I see hands. Keep your hands raised if you use the internet once a month. Oh, okay, I see hands. Raise your hand if you use your internet once a week. Okay, well, once a day? Well, I'm also part of the once a day users. We are going to do a quick survey to find out how we would like to use the internet. I'm going to give you a number between 1 and 4. When I'm finished, I want you to ask the person in your group the question that corresponds with the number I gave you. So I'll pair you into a group of 4s. Now, number 1, do you use the internet to chat with friends? Number 2, do you use the internet to do your homework? Number 3, do you use the internet to share photos of yourself and family? Last, do you use the internet to share fun photos and videos? Well, we are online a lot. We really do use the internet for lots of different things. So it's hard not to use or to stay connected wherever you go. In the world of the internet, you can learn everything that you want to learn and be anyone you want to be, almost like superheroes of the internet. But with great power comes great responsibility. And in the world of the internet, there are some dangers. If we want to continue our awesome adventure through the world of the internet, we must learn to stay safe. Why? Because there are bad guys. And who are the bad guys? The oversharers, the hackers, the phishers, and the troublemakers. Now, to qualify as a true hero of the internet, you must be sharp, alert, strong, kind, and brave online. These 5 tips will help you get there. Share with care. Don't fall for fake. Secure your secrets. Well, it's cool to be kind. And when in doubt, please talk about it with a trusted adult or a parent. Now, the first things first, be sharp, share with care. The internet connects us all and allows us to share in ways we never shared before. We can reach friends near and far with just a click. Raise your hand if you have seen this picture before. Raise hands going up. Okay, I see some hands. Salt Bay is just a video of a man preparing a barbecue piece of meat. Now, the video of Salt Bay has over 6 million views as of the 3rd of June 2019 and has been remade all over the web. Have you seen this video before? This video, Electricity, by Mark Angel Comedy, has over 10 million views on YouTube. It's important to remember that anything you share has the potential to be forwarded. Funny videos like this one being plastered all over the internet is harmless. But what if the picture or video going viral was embarrassing or damaging to you? You never know who of your followers could be what we like to call an oversharer. You know who I'm talking about. The one who loves to spread information about others, whether mean spirited or well intended. I'm sure that at some point you've ever seen or heard about a picture or a post that got out of hand because of screenshots and oversharing. Once you share information, it might be able to go everywhere, anywhere, all over the web. Well, what kinds of information should we be careful to share? I'll give you 20 minutes to think about it. Well, for example, passwords, private images, bank information, and home address are some of the pictures or information we should not share in public. Take, for example, this conversation. Look at the example and tell me, what happened? Well, why might Chico be in trouble? I'll give you about 2 seconds to look at the conversation and tell me the answer. Well, the internet is full of many stories of people who shared more information that they should have and got caught out by their bosses, their friends, and even their teachers. Just like in the real world, you share different things with different people. For example, while you may invite friends and family over into your house, that does not mean that you allow them to go into your room and poke around all your personal stuff. No. The web is the same way. You want to be sure that friends, family, and strangers only see the stuff you want them to see, nothing else. It's a good idea to have a look at your share settings and talk with a trusted adult about what information you want to give to the world to access to. Settings are awesome because they allow you to control who sees what on your pages. You should familiarize yourself with the settings on your favorite social platforms so you only share with those people that you want to share with. Talk to your parents or a trusted adult about what types of setting make sense to you. Sharing can also be an incredible force of good if done in the right way, though. We are going to watch a video. Well, sorry, my video is not playing, so we're not gonna watch a video. Okay, students, I'll group you into pairs and think about these things. What are not okay to share with anyone without permission? Things that are okay to share with family and friends. Well, things that are not okay to be shared with everyone. Now, take a look at the board and select things that are not okay to be shared with everyone. I'll give you 30 seconds to decide which things are not okay to be shared with everyone in a group of peers. Okay. Well, I see some others are saying your home address and phone number. Well, that's a good answer. You would not like to share your home address or number with strangers. Well, we can prepare to fight against the oversharers by equipping ourselves with the information. When we know what we want the world to see and what we don't, we can make informed decision about what we circulate online. Well, now we'll play true or false. If you think the statement is true, put your hands in the air. If then you think it's false, put your hands down to the ground. Okay. Once it's on the internet, it stays there forever. True or false? Well, it's true. What you share may be associated with you for a long time, so try to maximize the positivity. Okay, let's go to the next one. 1.37 billion people use the internet. True or false? True or false? Okay, some are saying false. Well, because there are a lot more than 1.7 billion. Okay. Well, it's true. All of those people potentially have access to the things you share. The next one. People like becoming a meme and going viral. True or false? True. Okay. I see some false coming in. Okay. Well, the answer is false. Most people report feeling very upset and scared at not being able to control their own images. The next one. Sharing online can reveal your location. True or false? Okay. Well, that's true. What are the dangers associated with people knowing your whereabouts? Well, do you want people to know where you are all the time? No. The next one. If I don't share it with my parents, they won't see it. True or false? Well, that's false. We all know how quickly information can travel through the web. Many people who you never intended to share with can end up with the information you put online. Congratulations, you've passed the first test. But we're not done yet. The next essential skill for any internet hero is to be strong and secure your secrets. Why? There's a hacker about, and he can get a hold of your personal information by guessing weak passwords. Now, unfortunately, most people make it easy for hackers to gain access to their devices. These are some popular passwords. Can you guess what they are? Well, I'll pay you in pairs. For 30 seconds, guess the passwords. 30 seconds going up. Okay, I see some answers coming in. Okay, well, let me share some answers. Number one, 1, 2, 3, is 4, 5, and 6. Number 2, PA space WO space D. The answers are SS and R for password. Number 3, H space LO. The correct answers are E and L. For those who got the answers right, congratulations. Well, what do you think is a strong password? For 30 seconds, think about it and tell me, what's a strong password? Okay, I see someone saying it should be long. Okay. Okay, some are saying it should be mixed with numbers. Okay, well, let me tell you the answers. 1, it should be 8 to 12 characters. 2, mix of numbers and letters. 3, uppercase and lowercase characters. It should also include special characters. Great. Now you know what a password to use and what password not to use. But what use is a password if you forget it all the time? We all know that you can't write a password down or someone might find it. So we have to develop a way to remember the passwords. One way to create a strong password is to swap out the letters with special characters or numbers that look like the letters in some way. With a friend, you try to connect the letter with its special character or number. Well, for example, E matches with 3. I'll give you 30 seconds to 1 minute to match all the letters with the numbers. 30 seconds going up. Remember, you are grouped in pairs. Well, your time is up. Answers are. So, how did you go? Well, here are your answers. E is matched with 3, I with exclamation mark, S with 5, T with plus, G with 9, L with 1, O with 0, T with 7, the big T, and the capital letter B with 8. Now let's put this into action to create our own password. Let's put our knowledge into practice to create an unbreakable, unhackable, and totally memorial password. You'll need a pen and a paper to complete this task. And also listen carefully and follow instructions. Create a strong, memorable password. I'll give you 30 seconds. Now, only you should see your password. Okay. The first step is to think of a fun phrase or an event that you can remember and write it down. Well, it could be your family's favorite film, a children's book, when and from what high school one of your friends may graduate from. In this case, I have used my little brother Ethan was born in December. Well, that's my phrase. My little brother Ethan was born in December. But you should come up with your own, guys. Well, you have 30 seconds to do the same thing. Okay, 30 seconds is up. On a new line below your phrase, rewrite your phrase, but this time use the first letters from some or all the words in the phrase or title. Well, look at my example. My M is equals to my, L is equals to little, B is equals to brother, Ethan, W is equals to was, B is equals to born. Do the same. You have 30 seconds to do the same thing. Okay, 30 seconds is up. On a new line, you're going to rewrite your phrase, but this time change some of the letters into numbers and some into symbols. Well, look at how I've done it. I've changed my E for Ethan to 3. December, I changed my B and the last E to 8 and 3. Well, I've changed my in to an exclamation mark. You have 30 seconds also to do the same thing. Thirty seconds is up. Well, finally, make some letters uppercase and some lowercase. You also have 30 seconds to do the very same thing. Okay, 30 seconds is up. Well, I would like volunteers to write their password on a piece of paper and let us vote for a strong password. Well, I would like you 2 or 3 people to show me their passwords and we will all vote. Okay. Okay. Wow. Thank you, guys. In order to know if this has worked, we have to check if we can remember our password. To help you remember, write your password down 2 more times on your piece of paper. I'll give you 30 seconds also. Thirty seconds is up. Now, I also need three brave volunteers to write their passwords on the board, and we will also vote for the strongest password out of your memory. You can vote, guys. Okay, thank you. Well, to recap, we are going to go through some lists. If you think it's a do, then put your hand up. If you think it's a don't, your hand must remain on the ground. Number one, do or don't. Use a unique password for each of your important accounts. The answer is do. The next one, use personal information, name, address, phone number when you make a password. Do or don't. Well, that's a don't. Scammers and bots can easily guess these kind of passwords. Use a password that is easy to guess, like your nickname or favorite basketball team. Well, that's also a don't, because also scammers and bots can easily guess such passwords. Do or don't use at least 8 characters long passwords. Do or don't? Answer is do. These passwords are more difficult to guess. Do or don't share your password with people so you don't forget it. Well, that's a don't. When you share your password with other people, you make yourself and others vulnerable. So don't. Log out of your account when after you finished on a public computer. Well, that's a do, because if you don't log out of the computer, then what uses the password? Do or don't take remember my password when using a public computer. Well, that's a don't. Why? If you don't log out of the computer, still, why use the password? Congratulations, you've passed the level. Well, everyone knows you never take candy from a stranger, right? Well, the same principle applies online. It's important to be able to know the difference between what's real, what's fake on the internet. Sometimes phishers might try to impersonate someone or something you know. It's called phishing with a PH. Well, phishing is defined as the attempt to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and credit cards, often for bad reasons by disguising as a trustworthy entity in a electronic communication by your friend or your bank. It's a good reminder to be on the lookout and stay clear from anything that seems fishy. Fishers are good at what they do, trust me, and they are getting better every day. But with a few tips, you can learn to stay clear of the fisherman's attack. Maybe you have seen a post like this? Well, it looks like it was posted from my friend's account, but it says something she would never say. Well, this is an example of a link you shouldn't click on because it could take you to a site that misuses your personal information or downloads something harmful onto your computer. This looks like a normal site, but something is off. What is wrong with this site? Answers? Well, when I look closer, I see that the web address is completely wrong. If I entered my email and password into this phone site, the scammers and phishers could have access to my account information. Well, anyone can fall for prey to a fisherman's attack. That's why it's important that we stay alert. By using these guidelines, we can avoid these bad guys. Does the site include indicators of a trustworthy site like badges? Does the site's URL match the name and title you are looking for? Does the offer seem too good to be true? Are there any pop-ups? Does the URL start with HTTPS preceded by green padlock? Is the person on the site asking you to reveal private information? Well, these are the tips you should be looking for. Well, let's play a game. Do you think you can avoid a phisher? We are going to play a game. We will put you into groups. We will show you a website on the screen. In your group, you will have 30 seconds to decide if it is real or not. If you think it's real, your group stands up. If you think it's fake, your groups remain seated. Number 1. Fake or real? Well, it is real. The email matched the supposed sender. There are no suspicious links. It isn't forcing you to give up confidential information also. The next one, fake or real? Well, the answer is real. The URL domain name matches the content. There's a security tag padlock in the URL, and also the HTTPS is in the URL. Fake or real? Well, this is fake. The fine print contradicts the headline. It looks like it's a pop-up, which is usually suspicious, asking you to give away contact details. Is this fake or real? This one is also fake. The offer is too good to be true, asking you for confidential information, give away your money, and seems like a generic email not tailored to you. Is this real or fake? This one is fake, probably. Why? It has no profile picture. It's requesting you access to your personal information through your account. Although it's not always easy to tell if something is 100% real or fake, we advise you to ask a parent or a trusted adult before accepting requests like this one. Well, real or fake? Well, this one is also fake because businesses that hold your important information like Facebook won't send you a text message to warn you about violations. And the link also looks very suspicious. Level completed. Congratulations, guys. Have you ever heard the phrase, treat others the way you wanted to be treated? Well, what do you think this means? Well, this also applies online. This means that you should only post, comment, or forward something you wouldn't mind anyone doing the same thing to you. Unfortunately, there are troublemakers out there hurting our feelings and being cruel to others online. The worst thing about the troublemaker is that bad vibes can spread fast. By being cruel to others online, they can turn them into troublemakers too. That's why it's so important to use our internet power to stop troublemaking in its tracks. Raise your hand if you have seen someone being nasty online. I see hands. Well, I know when I see that kind of stuff. It makes me feel really sad and aching. But the best the best part about kindness is to make everyone feel good, even the person who gives the kindness. To demonstrate this, I'm going to ask you to look at the person on your right and say something nice about them to them. Okay? This can be something you like about their personality, something they do well, or something nice they're wearing today. I'll give you about 30 seconds to be kind to someone. Well, 30 seconds is up. How did it make you feel? Someone care to share? Explain how did they feel after giving or receiving a compliment to someone or from someone? Okay, nice. Well, it feels good. It feels good, isn't it? There are a lot of opportunities to be kind online. Can you think of the ways to spread positivity online? Well, I'll pay you to brainstorm these three ways. I'll give you a minute to think of these three ways to spread positivity online. Okay, your minute is up. I see some answers coming in. Okay, thank you guys. You have so many opportunities to respond, post, and comment. So why not be positive? I challenge you to try to do something positive online each day. Leave an encouraging comment or send someone a thank you text. These sorts of little acts of positivity will not only make you feel great, but they will also inspire other people to be kind online too. Well, in the groups of three, let's discuss what this scenario says and spread positivity and minimize negativity. Well, in these options, you should include stopping bullying and supporting the victims. Read the scenario. Well, the next scenario, someone is posting seriously mean comments about one of the students in the class on your class blog. There's an online game that a bunch of your friends play a lot. This one time, one player starts saying really nasty stuff about one of your friends who's playing and they just don't stop. Think about answers, you guys. What are you going to do? Thanks for your answers. Well, remember, you can help stop spread the harmful or untrue messages by not passing them into others. Block mean-spirited or inappropriate behavior. Make an effort to provide support to those being bullied. Be an upstander and encourage others to speak up. When you see someone being mean to other person online, making them feel embarrassed or left out, making fun of them, disrespecting them, hurting their feelings, and etc., you always have a choice. First, you can choose to be an upstander instead of a bystander by helping the target. And remember, it is up to all of us together as an online community to keep the internet great. Congratulations, the level is completed. Next level. Lastly, being internet brave means when in doubt, you talk about it. One lesson that applies to any and all accountants of the digital kind. When you come across something questionable, you should feel comfortable talking about it with a trusted adult like a parent or a teacher. The internet can be so confusing, but the more you know and the more people are on your side, the more powerful you will be. It's brave and very appropriate to to tell a trusted adult if you see anything online that makes you feel achy. Together we can defeat the bad guys. Here are our tips for being brave and talking issues online. Found something negative? Say something. If you come across something that makes you feel uncomfortable or worse, report it. Be brave and talk to someone you trust who can help, including a teacher, a principal, or a parent. Talk it out. Asking for help when you are not sure what to do is a brave thing to do. If it's to help you or someone heal something hurtful or stop harm from happening, it's both smart and courageous. Report or block inappropriate content. Reporting can help people involved, their community, and the platforms themselves. If we use the tools to block and report on the site or app, get proof. Before blocking and reporting inappropriate content, it's always wise to take a screenshot so that you have a record of the situation. Lastly, do not be afraid. If you receive a creepy message or comment from a stranger, show your trusted adults, block and report them. Okay, to finish up, we are going to test we're going to test you on how much in hero training you observed. Sorry. In groups, we will discuss how we might report to certain scenarios online. I'll display a scenario. I'll read the scenario for you and wait for answers. What do? You get a chat from someone with whom you ain't familiar, saying, I saw you in maths class today. You are cute. What is your address? I can come over to hang out. What do you do? Remember, there's no wrong or right answer. Please keep those answers coming. What do you do? Number 2, you accidentally downloaded a virus onto your computer. How do you respond? Number 3, you see a message that says, everyone wear purple tomorrow, but don't tell Letu. What do you do? Number 4, a student posts a group photo in a public account and you hate the way you look in it. Would you report that photo or not? How can you respond? I see some answers. Thank you, guys. Level has been completed. Congratulations, guys. You are all internet heroes. So let's recap what we learned today about being internet awesome. Number 1, be internet smart. Share with care. We are not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't share, but we do want to suggest that you think before you share. Be mindful of what you share and with whom. Remember that anything you share has the potential to be forwarded, copied, and found by others. Number 2, be internet alert. Don't fall for fake. Trust your gut. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, Google and other reputable companies will never ask you for your password over an email. Know how to spot the signs of a potential scam. Always check with a parent or trusted adult before you offer up any personal information online. Number 3, be internet strong. Secure your secrets. Make sure you set strong password by making them 8 to 12 characters long, mixing upper and lower case letters, number and symbol, and choose a unique yet memorable password for every site. Don't share it with anyone except for a parent or trusted adult. Always remember to log out of a public computer device. That means at school, libraries, or at your friend's house, etc. Become familiar with your settings on different apps and sites and put them into good use. Number 4, be internet kind. It's cool to be kind. Use the power of the internet to spread positivity. If you do see something that is cruel, unkind, or offensive, you should speak up and take action by blocking or reporting it. Number 5, and remember, when in doubt, talk about it. Be brave. Teachers and parents have your back. If something or someone online makes you feel uncomfortable, mention it to a trusted adult. Learn more. Google Safety is a hip of an article and advises for how to be safe online, including practical security advice, practical privacy tips, gives also tips for sharing responsibility, while FPB reports internet crimes or child pornography. You can call 012 003 1400. While Lifeline, if you are being affected by bullying, you can call Lifeline for free to get advice or even have someone to listen to you. If you want to learn more about staying safe online, we have some excellent resources for you to continue the learning journey with. Web Rangers is a digital literacy project designed to allow young people to gain critical skills and knowledge around online safety. So remember, guys, to use all these resources so that you stay safe online. Thank you, guys, for spending time with me and engaging into my session today. I am Ntabi Singh from Africa Kids Code. And until next time, I'm signing out. Thank you, guys.